Antoinette Hicks, just saying her name puts a smile on my face. I can say with great certainty that in her 40 years at Vanderbilt, Ms. Hicks has put thousands of smiles on the faces of our students, of our faculty and staff, and on our community. The amazing thing about Antoinette is the way that she views her interactions with others as opportunities to lift them up. The work that she does in campus dining, or any department that works in service to others, is truly noble work, but it's demanding work. And when you encounter someone like Antoinette, she lifts you up, she restores your spirit, she gives you physical nourishment through the food that we serve in campus dining, but spiritual nourishment as well. One of the things that Antoinette is famous for saying is, I see you, I see what you do, I see the impact that you're trying to make. And her acknowledgement and respect for each individual and their contribution to the Vanderbilt community is profound, and it's lasting.
Antoinette is like a high-spirited young lady. She's great. She always has like a positive attitude about herself. She's an unselfish person, you know, and does what she can to help others and things like that. I was diagnosed with diabetes, and I had a big piece of chocolate cake on my tray. And Miss Hicks came through and she's like, you know better than that. And I thought I was safe because she walked away. But she came back and she swapped the cake out with a peppermint. Said, that's better for you. And the workers looked up like, Mr. Cole, you going? I said, that's my sister. She takes care of me just like she takes care of you. And I mean, I'm in the wrong.
My husband and I were both undergraduates at Vanderbilt in the 80s. And we came back in 2007 with me in a faculty role and my husband in an administrative role. And we would both eat at Rand at different times. And we would come home sometimes and say, it's the weirdest thing. I think I saw somebody at Rand today who was there when we were here as students. And we would just compare notes. And finally, I think he actually went up to her one day and said, this may sound nutty, but you know, I think I remember you from when we were in school together. And she said, I remember you too. And then she said, and I remember Vanessa. And she used my name. And so then, of course, the next day I went in and we got to speak to each other. And I have to say, at every point, you know, in the 11 years we've been here, every time I've taken a new position or my husband's taken a new position, she has always been one of the first people to contact us or to be with us, you know, in Rand or wherever we see her, which is a warm embrace and hearty congratulations. I mean, it really feels like she's your personal cheerleader. She's always on your side. And I think it's kind of remarkable to have a relationship with someone for what, about 34, 35 years now. So well done, Antoinette. We appreciate you.
Her positivity, her willingness to go the extra mile is just, she sets such a high standard for all of us, and we've all learned and benefited from working with Antoinette Hicks.